Harry strikes back in despair. Duke threatens legal action against UK, give me back my bodyguards. Prince Harry is taking legal action against the government over its decision to remove his security, the Mail on Sunday can reveal. Lawyers acting for Harry, who stepped down from royal duties 2 years ago, have written a pre-action protocol letter to the Home Office, indicating that they will seek a judicial review if the Sussexes are not provided with continued security while they are in Britain. If the case proceeds, it will lead to a battle in the High Court between ministers and Prince Harry. The Queen is understood to have been made aware of her grandson's action, which is thought to be the first time a member of the royal family has brought a case against Her Majesty's government. A source said, Harry's argument in a nutshell is, you got the law wrong. He feels the decision to remove his security was wrong. Pre-action protocol was sent by Harry's lawyers to the Home Office a couple of months ago. This is essentially a precursor to a judicial review. Late last night, after the story broke in early editions of the Mail on Sunday, the Prince's lawyers issued an extraordinary statement defending his decision to sue the British government, and insisting he would not rely on taxpayers to fund his family's security. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex had earlier been contacted by the Moss for comment, but did not respond before it went to press. The legal action was sparked after Harry's most recent trip to the UK in July, when his police protection had been removed. A source said, when Harry came back last April for Prince Philip's funeral, he was given security. But when he came back in the summer, he wasn't. Ahead of the funeral, Harry travelled to Britain with his private security team, but was met on the tarmac at Heathrow by Scotland Yard protection officers. It is understood that was not the case when he returned to the UK for the unveiling of a statue of Princess Diana at Kensington Palace with his brother William in July. Following a 20-minute reception after the unveiling, Harry left with bodyguards thought to have been provided at his own expense. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have made no secret of their unhappiness at the removal of their taxpayer-funded security. The couple were living in Canada, guarded by publicly funded British, UK and Canadian security, when Megxit was announced in January 2020. At the same time, the security section of their new website, on which they detailed their notion of a new working model, described them as internationally protected people. But the working model had not been agreed by the Queen and the section was swiftly removed. Following crisis talks at Sandringham, it was eventually agreed that the Sussexes would no longer use their HRH titles and Harry was stripped of his military honours. Meanwhile, a Royal and VIP Executive Committee comprising the Home Secretary, the Metropolitan Police's Royalty Protection Command Chief and palace officials decided that the couple's 24-hour protection could not continue given they were no longer working royals living in Britain. Harry's decision to instruct his lawyers to take legal action against the government could inflame tensions with his family. It also provides a further headache for the Queen only days after she stripped Prince Andrew of his military honours and charity patronages after a US judge ruled that a claim of sex abuse made against him, and vehemently denied, would proceed. If Harry wins his case, any remedy or solution would be at the discretion of the judge. The legal battle could be expensive, with the loser likely to have to pay the costs of the winner as well as their own. The Sussexes, however, have secured a string of lucrative deals, including a reported £18 million agreement with streaming giant Spotify and a partnership with Netflix. A government spokesman said last night, the UK government's protective security system is rigorous and proportionate. It is our long-standing policy not to provide detailed information on those arrangements. To do so could compromise their integrity and affect individuals' security.